Might have to push him out of my way.
4 laps complete. Rusty Wallace, Ryan Newman, Matt Kenseth have distanced themselves from the field by 2 seconds. Here's the battle for 4th.
Yeah, Michael's looking under Tony there.
Oh, turn 2, Craven, hard.
I don't know. He'd been running pretty high. Looked like the car wasn't working like he wanted to.
Don't appear a tire went down. Looks like all 4 tires possibly are up. Now, the rules are the same as far as the field freezes under caution.
First caution of the night, completing lap 5. Now, the mandatory pit stop in this segment cannot be made under caution. Ricky Craven will be able to drive it to the garage.
Now, you can make a pit stop under this caution, but
right.
it will not count as your mandatory stop. It has to be under green.
And if I was at the back of the pack and my car wasn't very good right now,
backed off. It'd be a good time to come in.
I come in to visit my crew chief. He just got up out of the groove, and he was running high down here in 3 and 4 and brushed the wall, as we noted, off turn 4. Car didn't look like it was just working the way he wanted it to.
He just got loose up there in that middle of the racetrack.
I'd say she was just a little too free. A lot of these guys, in my opinion, they overreact to the nighttime conditions. They try to loosen the cars up, and sometimes you just get them too loose.
Ride with Dale Jarrett through this.
Pretty much the pictures tell the story.
And we're under caution. Coming around to complete lap 6 in the NASCAR Nextel All-Star Challenge on FX. Pace cars in.
Rusty got a heck of a time now. Let's see what happens this time.
Be ready. Not yet. Green flag.
Ryan Newman, his teammate, kept tempo with him that time on this restart. Look at Tony Stewart. The 20 car pulls right up there behind. He looks like he's trying to slide down in front of Matt Kenseth. Still hadn't cleared him. Now he clears him, gets a good run off the middle of 1 and 2.
Now Ryan did a whole lot better job that time on that restart, and Rusty didn't get quite the jump, and as you can see, he's paying for it.
Yeah, we heard him say Tony Stewart considering pitting. He had to do a heck of a sell job on me to come in up there running in the top 5 this shorter race.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how did Earnhardt used to sell you on pitting?
He'd say, I'm in.
Oh, no. Trouble, man. Big trouble.
At least 3 cars. And more.
Lots of trouble
Jeff
up there.
Gordon's involved.
Just look out, go
Kevin Harvick.
I couldn't tell what happened, but somebody got into the back of the 16 car and turned him.
I believe
Robbie
it was
Gordon, big
Busch, the
damage.
97 car.
And the first contact may have been between the Roush teammates, Busch and Biffle. Jeff Gordon torn up. Sterling Marlin, who transferred from the open. Biffle trying to get restarted. That's just out the exhaust pipe. Joe Nemechek.
Boy, we see that all too often for Joe. That car has just been in the wrong place at the wrong time so many times this year.
That's his 2nd car of the weekend.
Flat tire and nose damage on Gordon. Well, let's see what happens.
Let's see here. It's a 16 car, and he gets turned.
That's his teammate Kurt Busch behind him in the 97 car that gets into the back of him. He goes down and collects Jimmie Johnson in the 48, and then it just starts stacking up behind him. Look at Brian Vickers in the 25, just getting by.
Well, it looked like Michael did a good job of squeezing through there. A number of guys did, but a number of guys didn't as well.
Boy, Darrell, about every 4 years we have an all-star race like this. It's like a full moon Saturday night.
You know, Mike, I kept saying, though, I had this feeling about tonight. I could just feel it in the air.
Watch this right here, guys, right there just past the start-finish line. This is happening at over 180, almost 190 miles per hour.
Now, listen, that was totally uncalled for, and you can say, well, I was bump drafting, but you don't draft at Charlotte Motor Speedway going down into turn 1.
Schrader involved. Marlin wrecked. Robbie Gordon's car junk. You saw the initial contact, and now what happens behind.
Yeah, I don't think Jack was running down there to see about the cars. I think he's probably running down there to stop the fight.
Let's let you watch and listen to these in-car views.
Spin in front of you, spin in front of you, spin in front of you. Come on around to the caution. Holy, did you get through that, Michael? Still there. Thanks. That was a heck of a job. There was so much smoke I couldn't know. Span. Easy. Shit, we're in.
11 cars involved as you rode through it and to it. Here's Dick Bergman.
Still outside. Still room if you need it.
Trouble at turn 4.
Yellow is out. Caution is out.
Single car spin. Jimmie Johnson. Everybody else gets through.
No, he didn't touch anything, but the car just is, he's trying to run the car faster than it ought to be going.
A lot of cars had to go down pit road.
Jarrett,
going
Bobby
home,
Labonte,
buddy.
Casey Kane, and Kenny Schrader all took evasive action down the pit lane. And
You just heard Chad say we're going home, buddy. I think that's he's trying to do something with that car he can't do.
watch it come to you, Jimmie Johnson.
Yeah, he's in trouble way back there, and I think he's just trying to take a wrecked race car, Larry, and get a lot more out of it than it's capable. Matter of fact, you just heard Chad say, let's go home, buddy.
There you see all those cars, Dale Jarrett, Bobby Labonte, Casey Kane going down pit road, not knowing where the 48 car was going to end up.
Yeah, Darrell, at this point, you're not learning anything that's going to advance you for next week, so put it away. Here's Casey Kane's view. Wow, looked a lot like Days of Thunder right there.
Oh, yeah. That was a good move going down pit road.
Yeah, that's where Jimmy was least likely to be, right?
Yeah. Casey already been in one wreck, so I don't want to be in another one.
Now, Darrell, you know what we might see here? Since we only have about 14 laps to go in this segment, we may see some of the leaders come to pit road and get 4 tires. That way, when that caution comes before those 20 laps, you may get by with just 2 right side tires. Get those fresh left sides on now.
So for Jimmie Johnson 1 year ago, $1,017,000, and tonight, disappointment. Steve?